Okay, so today we will be continuing on with the Revisits series, and of course, the game we are coming back to for this video is Devious Licks Simulator. So, of course, this was pretty big, well, a pretty big part of my channel once the game was like kind of going and all that kind of thing, and most of you people will probably remember when I was uploading this, especially for those who were like, you know, more of the OG, around the 1,000 subscriber mark as well. So yeah, this was a game that I played quite a lot of, and if you guys can't remember, it was basically a game that was developed by Henry and Silently, along with some other devs as well, but of course, sadly this game really just wasn't to be. It never really kind of took off as much as it could have done, and really like the whole like kind of development schedule, the updates and stuff, really never actually kind of got its shape, and of course the game just slowly kind of died off and updates just stopped. And yeah, so of course this game was really good when it was actually updating, however it just never really seemed to actually get an update on time, and we got to update 6 and that was just kind of it. We never really got an update beyond that, and of course just the game kind of stopped updating after that, but of course we are here revisiting the game once again. So yeah, now, of course, it was developed by Henry and Silently, so the game is actually very polished, and honestly, it's actually a really cool game to play, even if you just like got some random time to spare, especially if you are first starting out. Of course, we do have the 6 floors, 2 of them being the school, the royal palace, the mall, the pyramid, and of course the prison, which was the update 6, as you can see. And of course this area was actually pretty cool as well, all the areas were, and of course for those who don't know what a Devious Lick is, it's basically, you know, like kind of stealing, I guess you could say. Now as you can see as well, we do have, I'm pretty sure most or if not all of the game passes, but if you quickly just open up right here, we do have this ethereal egg, which kind of has like a chance of getting all these kind of random things. Not too sure I ever actually saw this one, to be honest. But as you can see, the strength of this last one down here does 50 billion strength and 3.2 million coins, which is pretty strong. We had VIP, 3 hatch, we had auto open. We literally had every single game pass in the game, apart from ×2 shiny. Now one really cool thing actually that Silently did, along with some other developers and administrators as well, they actually gave out some game passes for free, which was pretty cool. Of course it was sort of kind of like an apology compensation thing for the updates being like pretty much so slow. But of course, I was given a fair few of them, and a lot of the good ones as well, which was always really cool. So again, thank you to those who actually did give me some game passes. Absolutely amazing. We had some boosts as well. One of the really cool things about the boosts is that you can actually pause them, which was always really amazing. As you can see, I do have ×2 strength, which is always pretty cool. Up here, you might be able to see I have 52.2 thousand billion. If I do that, I've got 100,000 billion, which is pretty cool, but we're going to go ahead and pause that. But yeah, overall really cool, and of course the 2x coins, we had a ton of that left, which is kind of crazy. And of course you can buy coins as well, which is always really nice. And in terms of my pets overall, as you can see, we have a ton of random different pets. So we have a couple of the Valentine stuff as well when that was actually the event. I believe this was the only actual limited event, which was pretty cool at the time, but of course, you know, I guess not really that much now that it's literally like what, 6-7 months past February. We had a couple of these godlies. We had this limited scenario as well, which I believe was one of the Robux things, maybe, if I can remember correctly. We also had some limited like numbered godlies as well, which always had a really nice amount of value. Some more limited stuff there, a rare for some reason, ton of godlies. We also managed to get 4 Illuminatis, which was one of the secrets from the Illuminati area. And then of course we're finishing off with the Mastermind Godly, which I'm pretty sure is actually from the prison area. But as you can see, yeah, these pets are really cool looking, and of course fairly strong as well at 3.666, wait, well, what? Not the devil's number, 3.661 trillion strength and 2.5 million on the coins as well. Really cool overall. Fairly good as well for the legendary. I can combine this, so we may as well go and do it now anyways, because we're not really going to play this game that much anyways. And it goes all the way up to 7.322 trillion strength and 5 million coins. So overall, really strong indeed. That has actually hurt my strength quite a lot. but it doesn't really matter too much because of course it doesn't really matter at this point in the game. There's also a gym, and there's also obviously eggs. You usually had 2 eggs per area, one of them being a lot better. This one's called the gross prison food egg, and over here we have the breakout egg. So we just quickly hatch this with like everything we can right now. As you can see, it's got a really nice hatching animation. The pets look really good as well. We've got a legendary there as well, which is pretty cool. And overall, this game was really fun. The developers genuinely actually listened to the community. It was just a shame that really outside problems kind of halted the development of this game quite a lot. Maybe this game could make a return if it started updating again, but honestly I think at this point there's no point of it, to be honest. But yeah, overall this game was actually really fun to play, and the updates were always pretty exciting as well. There was always like a 5 times luck update, like kind of luck event before every update if the update was coming out, and we also have a massive thing down here to break as well, so we may as well go ahead and do that. But yeah, as you can see as well, we do have quite a lot in our backpack, so we will quickly sell that. How many more coins do we get? We're now up to 8 million quadrillion coins, which I'm pretty sure equates to something like some quintillion, maybe even a sextillion or septillion, not too sure. But yeah, this game was really cool whilst it was updating. Just sad that it stopped. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Devious Licks Simulator, and if you do remember it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.